restart the timer as we are live now. Shall also record as well. That way we have 2 sets of files sorted. We shall now, if the spectate system will work. I am not driving. I need to quickly rejoin, annoyingly, for the stream, so we will not be starting just yet, but we will be starting very, very shortly. Just need to do this very carefully. It's great to see that my medal is taking up all of my stream. That is a very nice thumbnail on the stream. I didn't realize it was that nice. So yeah, for those of you who can't be in the session but would like to watch, we do have our live stream link. Just need to say that publicly because there are some people who haven't joined the stage yet. 30 minutes of practice will be underway in just a moment. Gonna wait till our lovely little friend he's in the VC, so we will get going. Green flag. Don't worry, you this is practice. You don't feel like you have to go. Who is Kool-Aid? Do not have them on my friends list. Anyway, we have the 30-minute practice for the 45 minutes of Monza. I know, very great to know about. We do have a lovely set of formation stuff. We have the practice sign at the top. We have our lovely list. We have one of the drivers in the moment here, Zane. He's joined. Expect him to be blasting up the timing sheets today. As we see one of the, I do not know. Yeah, we'll just ignore. Do not, unfortunately, know how to pronounce the car that we see Abby YT driving. It goes through the gravel, almost losing it there through the middle sector. Got the lovely LS department car here, losing the rear. Q is keybind for times. Here we have the Gaggles Motorsport car, followed by Red X, AWS, Dunlop, obviously, Gaggles. Autosport. One of the few teams that actually range outside of Roblox because they have leagues inside BeamNG as well. Times will show up after the outlap. Times will show up after the outlap due to where the placement of the timing board is. I should have mentioned that beforehand. That is on me. I am sorry. The timing board is placed where the timing board is in real life, so do keep that in mind. 2 minutes into the session now, people are starting to set their lap times. I do hope they are, because if they're not working, we're going to have a slight issue here. Now, there we are. There they are. They're working now. That's good to see. We have a Salami here. One of the 5 LMP1 teams we have for the weekend, one of the 5 LMP teams we're going to have all season, I do believe. Yep, that is fine. If you need to rejoin, please put it in the pit lane. Put it in the pit lane. Don't be stupid, please. Very wide through the final corner there. It's going to come across the line. It's at the fastest lap of a 1 minute 20.295. Not one of the fastest times we've seen, but it's definitely fastest for this session. Pre-season testing times we have seen quite a lot faster. We were in the 17 range, 18 range back in pre-season testing a couple of weeks back. We have had a couple of prolonged issues. I did injure my wrist during karting, which has unfortunately stunted the league until now. But I'm all healed, we're all good. We'll get onto that later. That'll be its own compilation later in time. But yeah. we have 26 roughly minutes to go. If your laps aren't counting, pull in the pits, jump out, and then again. Also, do not speak in the VC because then I have to leave the stage and join on my phone, and then it's not as fun because then you don't get the good microphone. So, but yeah, as we can see, Zane is currently lighting up the leaderboard. So that is one very good thing for him. I did mention that he would be fast here, and he is. He's quite good at Monza. You see, yeah, set the first 17-second lap of the session. Zane setting the 1:17.9. Yeah, it takes 2 laps around the track. That's why not 1, it takes 2. Because you need to come across and then come across again. That's why it's not working. It's a slightly different timing system than yeah. It should be Q. I don't know why you can't see the times. I'll read them out as you oh, sorry. As you get them. We see the Gaggles Motorsport car following the SGPE car, my personal team. British based, obviously, along with Gaggles Motorsport. I'm unsure of where the other 2 teams are based, but we do have 2 100% British teams as the Gaggles Motorsport car goes round in the middle sector. Goes round through the Ascari chicane. Luckily he keeps it out of the wall, but there's our first yellow flag in official test sessions. Not the start to the season they wanted. They're currently the slowest car with a lap time. Unfortunately, I do not know what is causing the lag spikes, unfortunately. If I did know, I would be able to fix them. Here we have one of the MyEnergy Excite drivers here now, Hayden. Do be watching him this session. He is, when he wants to be, he's a very competent driver. Sometimes he's very fast. Race at Imola in SSR comes to mind, where he got a near pole position, but was rudely taken away. Would have been a 1-2. Different league, but hey ho. Yeah, there is a chase cam. Doesn't like that weekend. He was beaten out by a Bulgarian. We'll move on from there. Other high points in his career, he was actively fighting for the championship. He did get pole. Didn't get the race win, but got the pole. But anyway, that's in the past. He's here to hopefully put his name up the boards. Zane again improves his fastest lap time. No one coming remotely close as of yet. I think everyone's just having, yeah, he did. So yeah, everyone's taking it very slow this session. They just want to ease into the weekend. Almost spinning again there from Gaggle to hopping over the curb. The driver's getting used to the corner cuts here. We've gone slightly stricter than other leagues, as this is more of a, yeah, would have been a good lap as well. Yeah, we've chosen to be a bit more strict on this track than Monza, so some of the corners do have corner cuts on the outsides. Zane locked up in turn 1. Unfortunately, we have to rejoin again in a moment due to the spectate system not working 100% as I want it to, but that's fine, that's fine. So yeah, LMP1 cars going around Monza. A report from the window that Zane has had a lockup in the first sector, so that's not very good for him, but luckily these Dunlop tyres are very resistant to lockups, so if they do lock up, they won't get flat spots. Another one of the LMP cars here. The LMP1. They're all LMP, I don't know why I said that. That makes me sound kind of stupid. But hey ho. Yeah. LES Departments, the manufacturer of the chassis we have in this league as of now. The future we may get more, but that is yet to be determined, as we are still in the very first season. Very first round even. This is the first official streamed session of the league. So we do have that. We do have that very positive feeling. See multiple cars going down the track. Everyone about to set a time on the board. 7 people in the stage in the official Discord, which will be linked down below after the session. One isn't going to be able to make it due to the fact they are not in their house. I think the only Swedish driver on the field isn't unfortunately able to show up today, but we do see from the car we're watching here the purple first sector and a very good middle sector. Question is, can they keep this lap? YYT also purple in the middle sector. They go fastest. Could we possibly get a 116 this session? Let me go to the previous standings and results of previous sessions. Yeah, so we do have an official lap record break in this moment in time, and it's been broken again. The first 116 ever set at Monza in an official session. Congratulations to Salami. The first official 1 minute 16 in an official test session. Do enjoy. Zayn in third, the third goal of the 17. Mr. Gaggles here. See Kavitsa in turn 1. Gaggles Motorsport, one of the very successful owner drivers in this league as it stands. He unfortunately didn't show up to pre-season testing, but his car has shown promise in the wind tunnels. Hayden for real, Hades, a Twitch streamer who apparently streams every day, but doesn't. We'll move on from there. Is currently 5th fastest, just beaten out by Gaggles. I don't know why you're guessing lag spikes. If I did, I would rectify the issue, but as of current, I'm not sure to what is causing said issues, Salami. Our German driver in the field today. We do have quite a few British drivers in the field today. I think, correct me if I am wrong here, Hayden, I do believe that your team is also British based, meaning we've got a third British team. Yep. 3 British teams. And we've got 2 spins at Ascari. Sorry, that should be sector 3. Zayn, can you get going again? Or is he disconnected? Zayn is good. We had 2 cars round at the Ascari chicane. If there is a clip, that will be edited into the official video at the end of the day. But green flag is back out. So unsure as to what caused those issues through the middle, through the Ascari chicane there. But yeah, 2 cars going around in quite an unusual place. We saw 1 spin from Gaggles earlier, but that was swiftly rectified. We had 2 cars around there. Unsure as to what. Zayn coming into the pit lane. Gaggles has spun again, but he's rectified it. What do you mean a bugged car? Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore the bugged car. They'll fix themselves. Yeah, that's fine. It's a disused car. We should be okay. Here we see the Gaggles Motorsport car elected to be the pit crew at the very end of the pit lane this weekend, unanimously by the admin staff of the server, which we have very little of. We are looking for. You didn't pick, the admin staff did. Don't worry, we chose for you. You have another look at the times. YYT as well getting into the 116s, so they have had an improvement on the previous lap, but they've not improved enough. I'm not sure if they are using manual dials. I'm pretty sure they're all automatic. There's a huge moment for Salami. Again, the German driver in the field having a huge moment. We're stepping out of him coming through Ascari. The back straight is a bit choppy, I have noticed generally, but comes across the line. No improvement there at 118. That's a very respectable lap time. But YYT across the line, they've corner cut their lap, but he's consistently 117. Zayn having another moment, pit lane, sorry. He's personal best middle sector, unfortunately. Slight off on the gravel there. So yeah. Really need to get some stock footage ads up here, don't I? So I could have a little pause in the stream. But that's fine, that's fine. We'll do that later. Hayden, at the current moment, unable to get off 5th place. The last driver to have set a lap. The most recent driver to have set a lap, I should say. And not get anywhere respectable in the grid. When we get to just about 15, I shall quickly leave and rejoin, due to the fact I want to be able to spectate everyone fairly. We see a huge off there from YYT. Yeah, Zane with a 36 exact in the first sector there. Done very good for himself this session so far. Had the previous official record in test session of or almost did. He was in the 128, so he's already had a massive improvement so far. But could it be that Zane isn't the fastest driver in this league? Do correct me if I am wrong here, but I don't think any LMP2 drivers, unfortunately. Yeah, as it stands, a lot of the people in the server are actively driving in their LMP teams. Zane did improve to second there. I wasn't paying attention, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to time. But Zane's improved ahead of YYT, who we are watching now in the background. He has invalidated, so Zane is at least keeping this for another lap. Unfortunately, Kibitzer, we haven't caught that moment from you, but YYT's just passed you, so we should be okay. And unfortunately, due to the fact busyness on Saturday, we will have an extended free practice of 24 hours throughout Saturday for all the drivers and anyone who'd like to come in and experiment with the game. You do have the ability to come through and just have a go on this lovely ELR track for tomorrow, due to the fact some people are busy and can't do it. But the race and the qualifying, the 45 minutes of Monza, will be this Sunday at 5 GMT. So we see Salami improving in the final sector again. And quickly redirect so we can continue the lovely streak of commentary we have here. Here is the game link, and here's my username if you would like to join. And yes, I will be boasting this the whole way through. Nah, it's all fine. We're all very good today. Anyway, we're gonna rejoin the game. We will, after the session, we might have a couple of interviews with a couple of the drivers here. Just so we can make sure. Welcome everyone to this stream. Finally see all the lovely lap time names, all the lovely names. We're gonna see Gaggles here. Currently 4th fastest, very respectful for himself in my way to the final sector. Very respectable. 4th, especially in practice when he has, I believe, a bit less practice than other drivers in the field here do. So he's doing very well for himself. Don't count anyone out of the championship. We don't know, they could be sandbagging, as we see Kibitzer beating out Hayden in lap time. Kibitzer currently the slowest man on track with not Kibitzer, sorry. Hayden the slowest man on track with 124. The time has just been properly fixed and rectified there. Please do ignore. You see Zane in the SGPE car. Purple, black and yellow. That's reassuring for everyone then. Gaggles is not sandbagging. Maybe he is, but he just doesn't want me to reveal it for him. That isn't fun. Anyway. Just a moment there from both Zane and Gaggles through the turn 4-5 chicane into Lesmo 1. And 2 for both of the drivers. What has happened to Salami? He's backwards in sector 2, and Gaggles does the same thing into the wall. Keeps it going, but he has, I believe, suffered damage. Yeah, we do have a car off the track. Unsure to whether they hit the wall or not, but they are off the track. They're going again. You hit the wall, Salami, or not? The fastest driver at the current moment having a tap with the wall. That's not what he wanted this session. Zayn goes purple and has broken the world record fastest lap at Monza in official sessions. There is a sub clause there because someone may have set a faster time and I'm unaware of it. But Zayn has the official fastest lap at Monza in ELR, taken away from Salami, the German driver, just truly being beaten out by the Malaysian maestro, as I've dubbed him before, due to his mega races in other leagues. He could improve more. Will Zayn, at the end of before the end of this session, set the first ever sub 16.4? That is the real question. We've got someone in the pit lane. I'm sure it's a crew. Someone has pitted. It is Salami. Oh, my bad guys. Salami has pitted. Huh. Oh, my energy car there with a tap to the wall. On this vehicle are yet to be properly loaded in. They will be fixed by developers at a later point if you see who's that there. YYT going off in the background there. But this car should be all covered up by the race later. Salami, please tell me you're in the pit lane. Hope you are. Hayden slowing right down here. I see it, don't worry, it's complicated, to say the least. We'll get them fixed for the race on Sunday anyway. Yeah. Salami now coming out the pit lane. You see Jagger's waiting in the pit lane here. I think he's trying to get the heat back into the tyre, getting pulled back into the tyres. As you see a car coming out as Hayden starts their hot lap here. See just confirmation that he is changing gear setups, gear ratios. Hayden's in the wall in turn 1, 2. Amazing job, Hayden. Happened so fast I couldn't even call a yellow for it. 9 minutes to go this practice session. This very eventful practice session, mind you. Very eventful indeed. And Hayden spins in the second chicane. To back up to speed. Yeah. Great screen time for all of these drivers and of course our chassis provider. So they'll be very happy to see their cars being advertised here today. Oh my god, I can't spell. There you go. Just have it for later. Zone unfortunately jumping out there. Fastest man of Monza. The Malaysian maestro. Could he try go for the double header in Italy, win both Italian Grand Prix back to back, as we are having 2 for season 1. What has happened, Zayn? Then goes right there through the nose. Kubica's backwards. 2 spins. That's sector 2, that should be. Yeah, Kubica and a YYT spun. Flipped even. Zayn here coming through. Everyone unfortunately validating the start of their laps here, but hey ho. Zayn's going to come through. Get some lovely photos here. Interviews will be conducted for those who will be willing to speak on a live stream without swearing to the audience, which should be fun. Which should be all fun and dandy. Yeah. Close your car. Nice to hear, Salami. Nice to hear. Yeah, Lewis has decided to show up with 6.5 minutes to go of the session. Maybe too specific in his DMs, but he does have a bit more time. I do love the LSE car. They've done it beautifully. They've got a really nice design in that car. Yeah, of course, correct me if I'm wrong, there's that moment there for Kubica. We did watch that. Who's at the moment there? Lewis, Lupic. He'll be the most recent grabs at times. SGPE car. Corner cut the first sector, corner cut the final sector, got the fastest little sector. Come across the line with a 17.0. What a lap from there. And Hayden's wide. Hayden has almost spun through the Lesbos. Procedure. Okay. Thank you. Procedure racing. Okay, that makes sense now. Oh, almost a moment there from one of the guys behind it. Gaggles Motorsport car. One of the most unique colour combinations we've ever seen of purple and orange on that car. Did have a look at it earlier, but it is purple and orange. We have a new fastest lap of 1 minute 15. Wow! Did not see that coming. One of the procedure cars. Procedure are going to end this session off first and third here today. Very good session for them so far. SGP as well, my personal team, the one I've made myself. Coming off a third place. Yeah, second place even. Gonna enjoy that. Is he? Oh yeah, he is. Sorry, my very bad there, good sir. I've been talking about two different teams for so long that the names are sort of blurring. Sorry. He is, of course, the car providers for us today. We've got a car very much off at Ascari, which is in Sector 3. Double yellows in Sector 3. The car rejoining Ascari. That barrier will be fixed for the race. Don't worry about that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. That could have gone south pretty quickly. 3 minutes ago, we're going to check that times again. Hayden again, the fastest driver. He is. Spoke too soon there. I'm just going to say he is improving on his lap here, but I don't think he will. Zane through the final sector, through the Ascari chicane. Real life takes 26 seconds to do this part of the track, but here it takes just over 20 seconds. Lewis has finally joined the game. 3 minutes to go. He should be able to get a lap in. Zane improves to a 1:15.9. Clean. A very nice lap time from him. Into turn 1 we go. Clattering himself over the sausage curve. Really going aggressive for this lap. Uh-oh. Who's... This is why I need a co-commentator. You guys are just absolutely spinning it. Yeah, I know you are. I know what you mean. Yeah, Lewis is going to have... Lewis is in the complete wrong car here, unfortunately. But we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. You can... Yeah, it's fine, Lewis. Just... You can set laps regardless. It's open. I'm not like a certain Scottish person that I shall not be naming on this channel. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I will leave this open. It will be. The spawn will be moved an hour before the race and qualifying due to the fact you will not be allowed to have active qualifying practice before the actual session starts by about an hour. So yeah, Lewis here, he's going to start his hot lap. He shouldn't be 5th, but it says he is 5th, so just ignore that bit. It will fix itself after this lap. I believe everyone should be able to get another lap in. Lewis crowds over not barriers, but sausage curbs in turn 1. Sorry, a minor flutter there. Didn't mean to, but hey ho. Hayden should be able to get another lap in. Not even the old layout, almost losing it there, Lewis. Very almost inverting the car. Apparently Kibitz has had a knock to the wall in the middle sector here. And Lewis having a massive moment out of Lesmo too as well. Caught it. Yeah, you did, Lou. Yeah, you did. Got 30 seconds left in the session. Lewis should be able to get one proper time lap in as he loses the rear again. Making me eat my words here almost. So yeah, very, very quiet session here today. I do like quieter sessions because it means it's less hectic and it means we can conform to the allowed times for sessions. So Lewis will be, I believe, the last driver to be able to set a lap here before the checkered flag does indeed come out, which shows the white flag. Unfortunately, the texture has broken. But I assure you, the session is now over, so this is your final lap before you can choose to pit and then move into interviews. Yep, Zane unable to improve here. Kubica has improved in the first sector. Can he improve overall and beat out possibly his teammate to that third spot? He spins through the Lesmo. Kubica having a moment out of the Lesmo after the checkered flag. Luckily he keeps it out of the barriers, but he's lost that personal best sector 1. Oh, Salami's back as well. What has happened to a YYT? Oh dear. Congratulations on breaking your car. The server will be shut down after the practice, so that will be fixed for the next session. Don't worry about it. Hayden's going to come across the line here, just finish his lap. Hayden, do feel free to just... Oh, do you? Tell me how that goes then. You don't have to do an interview. For those of you who would like an interview, please tell me. Yeah, apparently that's back, Hayden. I didn't know. Kubica, will you speak in the stage? Okay, this will be for people who will speak in the stage. So, Kubica, you will be invited up to speak. If I can find the right button. Oh, there it is. There's the right button. So Kubica first.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. How did you find the first official practice session? I can find where you're
Yeah, found it good. It's a decent lap, I would say, for my standards, really. Yeah, I had a few huge moments out the second sector, in the second sector mostly. Neither fixed that before qualifying. See if we could tighten the car a bit, so on the rear, so my rear stops stepping out. Yeah, pretty good section overall though.
Yeah, so I see you had a lot of difficulties with the Lesmos. Could you explain to me, was it just the loose rear or was it just you learning the car properly, as I know you haven't had some in-depth learning with the car yet, as it's all been pre-season testing?
Yeah, I think it's a mix between the two. I feel like my rear was stepping out quite a lot through the Lesmo, but also I feel like I was learning the car a bit more, see how much curve I could take. But yeah, that second Lesmo, man.
Yeah,
Oh god.
Constantly catching you out there, Kubica. Well, yeah. Do wish you well for the qualifying and the race, of course, this Sunday. due to the fact timing errors, which I should have mentioned previously.
Yeah.
That is on me. I am sorry. But yeah, wish you well. Enjoy your 24 hours of extra practice you're going to have throughout tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to sleep tonight
Okay.
or not.
Yep.
Trying to practice the track, but you know, we'll see. We'll talk to you after qualifying.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Don't worry. So next up, we will have, as it comes up on my screen, we will have Lewis next, and then we'll have Gaggles. So hello, Lewis.
Hello, Fox.
You know the rule. Please don't swear. We are live on stream.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for you, how do you think that session went, Lewis?
I mean, it was more just like a learning. Yeah, it was more just like a learning couple laps. I mean, the rear end was a bit loose, but thankfully I was able to keep the car on track compared to some of the other drivers. I did kind of find Team 1 to be a bit hard. I couldn't find a line for it, so I couldn't really set a valid lap, but I think that'll just come with the practice.
Yeah, as I have mentioned in the previous little chat we had with Kibitza, we have had an extra 24 hours of practice virtue of bad timings on my end, which I should have mentioned beforehand. But how do you think you're going to use those extra 24 hours to advantage yourself?
I'm gonna try and use it wisely. I don't wanna make myself go through like a lot of burnout. Just keep practicing. So I have no motivation. But I'm obviously still gonna give all I can, just so I can keep my head in the game and start racing.
Not sure if you're aware, but currently then pit lane we have the Gaggles Autosport cars being lined up for some photographs here. The LMP1 and LMP2 cars as well. They're all lined up the pit lane. So if you'd want to go have a creaky little sneaky look at the M Gaggles cars, do come down to the pit lane because they are very nice looking. I'll give them that. Very nice looking. Don't steal them, please. I want to take photos.
They've even got Cadbury's, mate.
Yeah, they do. They're a very good car.
What the hell happened here?
Yeah, it's a long story. So Lewis, that's it from you. I hope to hear from you after the qualifying session. I hope you do good there.
I hope you do well for your commentating.
Oh, it normally goes well. It normally does. So yeah, if you'd like to just move down there. Gaggles will bring you up for the lovely little chat for the audience. If you'd like to speak. There you go. Welcome,
Hello.
Gaggles. I see you've lined up your cars for a lovely little photo here. There's going to be a lot of.
Well, this is not only my first time experiencing A, ELR, B, these cars, and C, racing in roadblocks. So I've still got a lot of learning to do before round one. So expect we'll be at the back for the first few races, and then hopefully we will improve from there on. Of course, we've got the three cars, me, the English driver, one of the English drivers in the number 7 LMP1 car. In the number 26 LMP car, we have the only Swedish driver on the grid, Jonah. And in the LMP2 car, we have Fraser, who is also an English driver.
Yeah. On the stream right
yeah.
now, we do have the cars in the frame, so they know what
Cool.
we're talking about, luckily. They're very nice lined up.
Yeah, so definitely Lesmos is the one to learn. Because as you come up that rise, the cars, the LMP cars, LMP1s especially, tend to get a bit of air underneath the car, which causes the car to jump up. And then depending on what inputs you're using on the landing, and because I was doing it in manual gears, trying that out for a bit, sort of sometimes the revs would be too high, you'd lose the rear. So I need to figure out if I need to be using, I think probably be best to be using automatic. That's just a learning experience, you know, trying different setups, what gear, what keybinds I was using for gears. So I've currently resorted to K and L. That's what I was using because Q is currently not available due to that's being the timing.
Yeah, unfortunately, we will reconfigure the keybinds at some point in the future when we do have the abilities to do so. Because at the moment, as I said, development's been a bit slow due to injuries and personal reasons, but it's all fine. So yeah. Also, congratulations on being one of the 2 teams on the field to be not just in Roblox, but to be also in a BeamNG league. How does that on your end feel, being one of the only teams to have this?
So, BeamNG for our team, Gaggles Autosports, is incredibly successful. We are
Several
three-time constructors champions, 3 times drivers champions, and we are currently 50 points ahead of the GT3 championship on BeamNG. So hopefully we're looking to improve that, and then also just expanding across our platforms, moving into different leagues. So hopefully we can try and we've got the 3 fastest drivers from the BeamNG leagues to compete here for Gaggles Autosports.
Not going too badly, to be fair with you, because you have finished that session in 5th out of 7.
Yeah, we're not.
And for minimal practice,
so we're not.
That's actually very good.
This is my first time.
Yeah.
This is my first 30 minutes in the car, because during pre-season testing, I had an electronic software problem, so none of the cars could go out on circuit. So yeah, this is my first experience, and I think I haven't done too bad, being 2 seconds, 3 seconds off the pace.
You've really not done too bad, especially off the pace of Zane, who I can tell you for a fact.
He's quick. He's quick.
I'm in a league with him. I'll say this publicly. I'm in a league with him where Zane has an 100% win record for every race he's entered. He's won every race. It's mad. Anyway.
Yeah. I need to figure out first of all my drivers, my teams, because unfortunately neither of my 2 other drivers have been able to make it.
Just today, that should be fixed for our race.
I know we'll get the other LMP1 for qualifying.
Yeah.
I just need to talk to the LMP2, the first LMP2 car, and the second LMP2 car, which
vacant.
we do have, is currently vacant. So if any driver wants to compete in LMP2,
and that is on the stream. Anyone on the stream who'd like to join?
DM me and DM me or DM the Fox in the stream. You can get in contact with me and join the Discord, ELR Discord. Then you can hear.
Below.
Yeah, if you join the ELR Discord, you can then at me and we can talk about getting you in the 4th seat.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it from you in this interview here. We've gone over a bit for your interview time, unfortunately, Gaggles. But yeah. So that's it for practice 1 today. All the drivers, who'd like to say a final word in game chat before we end the stream, keep it PG, please. We do have children watching. I said keep it PG, Lewis. Anyway, on behalf of all the drivers here, me, the commentator owner, whatever, and of course our lovely vehicle manufacturer, our LSE departments, thank you for watching. This has been ELR.